And the Eli Lilly Genetic Medicine Grand Challenge was really one of the, sort of profound foundational milestones of our company.
I'll echo what Trey said here. This was really a kind of a formative experience for us. They're very collaborative and very supportive. They want to see small companies succeed.
And so we started working with, at least a dozen different individuals from Eli Lilly. And she asked me to tell her how we were going to conduct these blood-brain barrier studies. And then before I said it, she goes, a lot of people say they're going to do A, B, and C, and I'm looking down at my notes. That was exactly what I was going to say, was what she said don't do. So then she went on to say, it's okay. That's what everybody does. Don't worry. Here's what you need to do. So she was very frank with us and upfront and told us exactly how we need to design the studies. And those studies are still ongoing today. So.
I'm Julie Saba. I'm a pediatrician at UCSF, a basic science researcher, and one of the winners of the first Grand Challenge. I was involved in the discovery of a rare disease caused by inactivating mutations in a gene that I had cloned at the very beginning of my career. I quickly realized I was really one of the only people in the world to cure these children. And I just want to say a big shout out to Nucleate, because I am a new co-founder, and I wouldn't be one without Nucleate. With the $100,000 that we were fortunate to receive, we hired a really wonderful legal team. We have 3 different patents that we're moving towards the completion of license for. And so our goal is to bring our gene therapy to the clinic for SPLIS, for the children with this rare disease, but also to establish preclinical evidence for the efficacy of the same gene therapy in more common fibrotic diseases that affect millions of people.
Excited to see when we come back next year what the team have done, and hopefully you guys will give us a video update as to your progress when we have the event next year.
Hi everyone, my name is Jack Stahl. I'm the co-founder and chief scientific officer of Tinker Therapeutics, formerly known as Therna or The RNA, the winner of the 2024 Nucleate Eli Lilly Genetic Medicine Grand Challenge. We're a Miami-based company that develops multi-meric oligonucleotide therapeutics for neurological disorders. So we combine separate DNA or RNA-based therapeutics, such as ASOs or siRNAs, into a single molecule for targeting of multiple genes or multiple regulatory pathways. I heard about the Eli Lilly Challenge from another PhD student working in the same lab, Natalie Ricciardi, who's a co-founder of Nucleate Florida. So she convinced me to apply. I was selected as a finalist, and was fortunate enough to visit the Eli Lilly headquarters in Indianapolis to attend and compete in the Grand Challenge. I had attended many conferences prior to the Grand Challenge, but this event was truly unique. It was fantastic to interact with the other finalists who were mostly at the same stage in their careers or in the life cycle of their companies, as well as with the experts from Lilly from various departments. I really valued the roundtable discussions, which allowed me to speak with BD experts, various Lilly scientists, and the people from Catalyze 360, Lilly Ventures, and Explore R&D. I always say that in scientific PhD programs, you learn just about everything except for the business of science. My previous PI and I brought in a highly experienced business and finance guy who has expertise in the necessary legal steps required for early startups, along with preparing pitch decks and fundraising, which has been a huge help. We licensed the IP from the university. We applied for funding through an Alzheimer's organization, and fortunately were approved for sufficient funding to advance our lead program through mouse and NHP studies. We also secured a licensing deal in partnership with a larger pharma company to develop multimeric oligonucleotides for indications beyond the CNS. That deal includes a service component for additional revenue, which really helped us during these early stages. And we are now officially beginning a formal fundraising round to add on to our Alzheimer's funding and funding from the licensing agreement. But none of this would have been possible without the $100,000 prize. Essentially, the prize money from the challenge transformed a grad student and his PI into a fully incorporated company with IP, various finalized deals, additional forms of revenue, and a new off-campus lab space equipped with all necessary equipment and technicians, enabling us to be fully functional. So looking forward, we're eager to generate in vivo data for several of our programs. We now have 6 separate programs with funding to advance 5 of them through in vivo studies from various sources. So stay tuned for plenty of upcoming mouse and NHP data within the next year. It's truly crazy how different my life has become in the past year. going from student to CSO of a startup I founded, and it was absolutely catalyzed by the Nucleate Eli Lilly Grand Challenge. I wish you all the best in this challenge, as well as beyond the challenge, and I'm happy to connect with any of you. I'll just finish this up by again thanking Nucleate and Eli Lilly for this transformational experience. I wouldn't be where I am today without you. Thank you.